we are back, and today I got something else for the tow truck that I think you guys will like. This is a Klien Model 401 air horn, and we're going to put it on, so then we actually have a working horn on there and a better sounding one than factory. So let's open it up and see what we got. So I may have gotten a bit excited when I got this and opened it up early, so it's not really a grand reveal for me, but it is for you guys. So we got the main horn here, and then you also, they recommend that you order the hardware for it too. Instructions, who needs those? Look at that. That looks nice. So let's see how we get it mounted up to the truck. So first, we're gonna want to see where we want to put this. I originally wanted to put it like back here, but as you can see, it gets kind of close to our cab light here. Like pretty much right on top of it, which we don't want, or I don't want. As cool as it would be to have it out here, so gotta put it back here. And I think I'm going to put it like in line with the cab lights in case I ever want to put a sun visor on here like I have on Alistair over there, which would probably come up to like here-ish. So how does that look? Yeah, maybe a bit more to the driver's side. There we go, that looks pretty good. So now what we need next is we need to drill the holes for the horn mount. So come in here to our parts department. There we are. Should find a drill bit that we need in there. Throw a battery in our drill. And figure out which one of these drill bits fits our hole. But first also need to check and see what kind of... Okay, they're nuts, so I gotta drill a hole straight through. Alright, that did mark up the paint enough. Sweet. I feel like there should be a gasket or something to go on this though. Oh, there is. The gasket I just saw is a one piece, so you just gotta poke out the holes. Like so. Oh wait, we're supposed to have a hole for that too. So, line that up, and drill another. Actually, I might have to go for the bigger bit with that. So, we'll grab this, get that. with our bigger holes drilled. Set our new horn on there. Grab the hardware, our company supplied hardware. Batteries are included with this. Oh, I think I see. So before we bolt it in, let's put in the compression fitting. Why is that being... Alright, I'm gonna grab a wrench and thread that in with a wrench. So I used a 1/2 inch wrench, but it was kind of loose, so I don't know if that's the actual size, but it worked. Ooh, I might need a lot bigger drill bit. Yeah, okay, let me find a lot bigger drill bit. Alright, so I found the 7/16 drill bit. Hopefully this will do the trick. Wrong way, again. What I need to do is take this off, the compression fitting. Put this on. Oh, I forgot. I also have to, I discovered I have to drill out the actual mounting holes a bit, because they're just too small for the bolts. What? Oh, it won't sit all the way down. Okay, so that 7/16 wasn't big enough. I think I gotta go a size higher. Okay, let's go one size bigger. Now. Perfect. Stick our gasket on. Let's thread this on from underneath just for now, but we will have to put our line on in the future. Ow. Be mindful of burrs. And I say we put the hardware in from the top. I gotta drill that one out a bit more. So your next step would be to connect your air line to your air source, wherever that may be. But I don't have one right now, and if I did, it would be the air compressor in here that goes to the tanks underneath the bed. But I'm gonna need Steve's assistance on that, and I don't even have the hardware to do it right now. So we're just gonna leave that as is, but to pad the runtime, now that we have our new cab light where the hole was that I was running this through, we need a new hole to mount this. So what I've got here is the biggest drill bit in the pack that I've got. and it's probably the biggest that'll fit in my drill. Come on, there we go. I can probably fit just a little bit bigger, but it is still not big enough to for the cord here. So I'm gonna have to ream it out somehow. And since I know where I want to put it from underneath here, maybe. Okay, we want our wire to come through right there. Come on, okay, we're gonna use a smaller one to drill a pilot hole. Now with the pilot hole drilled, put the monster in there. Then, like I said, still too small. So now what we got to do is not even close. Man, how big do I have to make this hole? I'll cut back to when I actually when I get it drilled out. Now, with our hole just barely drilled out enough, put the cord through. Now we fish it through. Right there. Perfect. Now we grab the actual antenna and screw it on there. Oh, that's not good. Well, I hope this still works considering it's not really attached anymore. Yeah, I don't like that. Man, is this broken before I even used it? Well, hopefully at least stays on there so it'll look pretty. Now let's see how it looks from the ground. That looks good. But we can't just have all these wires about, so let's find a place for them. And I think we'll just do what I did before. And we'll bundle them all up. And shove them up underneath the windshield, the visor. And we'll hook this back up. Even though it's not doing anything, but it still looks good. There. You'd never even know. So with more cool stuff on the truck making it look better than ever, that concludes another video. I hope you liked it. Stick around for more, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share so my little channel can grow and we can do cooler stuff. I've already got some other things planned for later in the summer that I think you guys will really like. So stick around and see that, and see some more progress on Ozzy. And yeah, remember, save them, don't scrap them.